That is Jeff Diehl, who along with Jeff Arend represent the next pair here, the SummitRacing.com Nationals. The Strip, Las Vegas Motor Speedway, the weekend home of the NHRA Mello Drag Racing Series. That's the new look Koppel car. I want to thank the Koppel Pipeline Services folks for coming on board on Big Jim Dunn's 80th birthday weekend. You believe your dad turns 80? Wow.
Hard to believe.
Hagen at 046. A lot of O's all the way down to Chad Head in 8th. In fact, the O's continue after that.
Take a look at the bottom 8, though. The one number you want to pay attention to, number 16, John Capps, 4:24.5 elapsed time. Only one guy can bump him out right now. That would be Jeff Diehl, who's on the starting line alongside of Jeff Arend.
It was a wonderful conversation talking to Jim Dunn, and that's the roof hatch on Jeff Arend's car. I asked him, I said, how surprised are you? He says, well, you know, when I was 20s and 30s, I said, I'm going to drag race my entire life. He says, but that's when life expectancies were 60. He says, I'm 80. I'm stuck. I got to keep going.
He doesn't know anything else, and he loves this sport.
All right, nervous moment one more time for John Capps. That's Ron Capps' brother at the top end, trying to race in his 8th race day. To do that, he'll need Jeff Diehl to not bump into this field. Magic numbers you said earlier, Mike, 4.245 seconds. Jeff's working it. Can he cover it? 4:28.7.
Nope.
Not going to happen. John Capps has dodged 3 bullets and will be a part of the field. How about Big Jim Dunn, though? Jeff Arend.
Stepped up, didn't he?
4:08 from 15th up to 9th. Well, you wanted to join the conversation on Twitter? Look what NHRA Dragster sent up. Jim Dunn's first funny car. Correct me if I'm wrong. That's a Volkswagen, Mike.
That is, and that was actually a car my dad took the engine out of my granddad's Lincoln. Had bought like practically a brand new Lincoln. My granddad was out for the weekend, and basically my dad stuck that thing in. They went to the junkyard and found the body. They said, we'll put this thing on because it fits. Didn't even know what it was because there weren't very many Volkswagen Beetles back in the day.
Big Jim Dunn had that car before you were even born. John Kernan caught up with him. Big Jim Dunn, that is, earlier.
I'm down in Jeff Arend's pit, where on Friday, his team owner, Big Jim Dunn, celebrated his 80th birthday. Jim, congratulations, happy birthday. But let's talk about one of the first cars that you raced. What was it, a Volkswagen?
Yeah, that's what I call my first funny car, because the motor was sitting in the front seat and I sat in the back. And we found it's the first one to come to America. The guy took the body off, put a Devlin body on. He was back in New York racing New York Glen. His wife got mad and sold it to me for $50. So we took our 32 3-window chopped spotless coupe, took it off, threw it in the trash, cut the frame, and put this one over it. And we went 120, and the record at that time was Crispin 140 in top fuel.
When you were towing it down the road, did you get a lot of strange looks?
Oh, yeah, because nobody knew what it was, not even us. We're sitting at a stop sign, and we hear this beep, beep, because I towed it on a tow bar behind my Lincoln. He says, where'd you get that? And we looked out the window and says, what is that? He says, a Volkswagen. And we said, a what?
Great memories from Big Jim Dunn. And Mike, I understand a lot more now, man. Part of that racing family, aren't you?
Yeah, we all got issues, don't we?
Yeah.